In the absolute silence of deep space, where no air carries sound and no light travels unbroken, Voyager 2 drifts farther than anyone dared imagine. A ghost ship powered by decaying atoms, it sails endlessly into the black unknown, transmitting fragments of distant realities back to us. But recently, something changed. One of those fragments, buried beneath layers of ordinary data, was rediscovered, not by accident, but through artificial intelligence trained to perceive what human eyes could never detect. And what it found was chilling. It wasn't a glitch, a random blur, or an artifact of cosmic interference. It was structure, design, intention, a hidden image suggesting that Voyager 2 didn't merely observe space. It may have glimpsed something observing us. Since their launch in the 1970s, Voyager 1 and 2 have become more than machines. They are the farthest extensions of human curiosity, the physical embodiment of a species reaching for knowledge beyond its grasp. Voyager 1 took the lead, journeying past Jupiter and Saturn, while Voyager 2 followed a stranger, less traveled trajectory toward Uranus and Neptune, the forgotten outer planets. Its mission wasn't just to visit them, it was to rewrite our understanding of the solar system, to reveal the hidden layers of complexity we had overlooked for centuries. Voyager 2's flyby of Saturn in 1981 shocked the scientific community. Its images of Saturn's outer F-ring revealed intricate braids and kinks that defied previous assumptions of smooth, uniform rings. Chaos and order fused together in sculpted, almost artistic forms. There was symmetry in disorder, an unexpected elegance that hinted at forces more subtle and precise than gravity alone. Yet nothing compared to what it revealed at Uranus in 1986. Voyager 2 didn't simply pass a frozen, spinning planet. It uncovered secrets hiding in plain sight. Moons previously unknown, magnetic turbulence far more extreme than predicted, and even new faint rings orbiting the ice giant. It passed through a massive plasmoid, a magnetic bubble the size of Earth, and survived, transmitting the encounter in vivid detail. The image recently flagged by AI came from this Uranus encounter, captured just before Voyager crossed the planet's magnetic field, during a brief moment when onboard instruments recorded subtle, synchronized irregularities. For decades, these minor anomalies were dismissed as noise or artifacts. But when NASA released archived datasets for reanalysis with modern AI techniques, the truth emerged. One image, long thought to be static noise, revealed something astonishing when examined with sophisticated pattern recognition algorithms. Amid icy blue static and magnetic interference, faint but undeniable symmetry appeared. At first glance, it resembled a toroidal structure, a ring shape often seen in magnetic simulations. But the inner patterns were far too precise, too deliberately aligned, resembling circuitry, as if something artificial had entered Voyager's field of view, or had been there all along. The data was raw, untouched, unaltered, yet it hinted at the impossible. As Voyager 2 crossed the heliosphere, the invisible bubble that shields Earth from galactic radiation, scientists expected its readings to fade into irrelevance. Instead, in 2018, Voyager's plasma wave instrument picked up a faint, persistent hum. Initially dismissed as background turbulence, closer analysis revealed a rhythm, a deliberate pulse. Slow, rising and falling, eerily regular. Voyager 2, 14 billion miles from Earth, appeared to be listening to something that should not have had rhythm, should not have had structure. Was it a natural phenomenon mimicking intelligence, or intelligence mimicking nature? Amid the excitement over the hidden image, researchers revisited Voyager's most iconic photograph, the pale blue dot. Earth, suspended in a sunbeam, reduced to a tiny, fragile pixel. But what if that perspective wasn't unique to us? What if something else had been watching, silently, long before Carl Sagan asked humanity to reflect on its fragility? The AI-enhanced Voyager 2 image seemed to answer that question. Its symmetry, precision, and alignment with Uranus's plasmoid event suggested a presence, elusive, invisible, hinted at through geometry, electromagnetic distortions, and plasma behavior. A presence that appeared and vanished as if aware, observing, but never fully revealing itself. Shortly after the discovery, a retired mission engineer revealed a forgotten log entry from 1986. During Voyager 2's Uranus encounter, several onboard sensors recorded a 2.4-second surge. Synchronized voltage irregularities dismissed at the time as magnetospheric interference. When aligned with the timestamp of the newly discovered image, the correlation was perfect. Something had passed close to the spacecraft, maneuvering with impossible precision, leaving no trace, no collision, no trajectory disruption. Voyager's instruments were overwhelmed, yet fully operational. It was as if the object could move around it, or through it, at will. The AI that flagged the image was designed for object recognition, color correction, and structural pattern detection. Yet while analyzing Voyager's Uranus dataset, it began behaving unpredictably, terminating processes mid-cycle, flagging benign data as critical, even halting entire analysis runs, as if responding to something beyond its programming. Some dismissed it as overfitting, an AI being too sensitive. But others wondered, had the algorithm recognized intent? Awareness? Something resembling consciousness? Voyager 2's transmissions are more than faint signals, they are echoes of the cosmos itself. During the moment the hidden image was captured, plasma wave fluctuations aligned into a near-perfect fractal spiral, repeating once, twice, and then vanishing. Across decades of probe data, nothing like it had ever been recorded. The spiral was not random. It may have been a response, a pulse sent not by Voyager but to it, like a knock on a door waiting for acknowledgement. Perhaps the most astonishing observation came from an anthropologist examining the AI-enhanced image. She noted striking similarities between its geometry and ancient star maps, Babylonian carvings, Aboriginal Dreamtime depictions, circular patterns, intersecting arcs, central nodes. She wasn't claiming extraterrestrials had visited Earth. Instead, she suggested that human cultures may have glimpsed the same universal phenomena that Voyager 2 had photographed decades later. A hidden memory of the cosmos, encoded in geometry, plasma, and light, waiting for those with the tools and curiosity to see it. Voyager 2 was built to observe, not intervene, to witness, not warn. Yet after decades of silent flight through the cosmic dark, it has become something more than a machine. It has become a messenger, carrying a glimpse of a reality we were not prepared to perceive. Hidden in static, buried in archival frames and dismissed anomalies, lies a single image, a whispering question too profound to ignore. What if something was already out there, waiting for us to notice? This isn't fiction. It is data. Science colliding with mystery. AI has revealed intention, pattern, and pulse where human eyes saw only noise. Voyager 2 may have crossed more than the edge of the solar system. It may have entered a domain where we are not pioneers, but intruders. The veil has slipped, and the universe is no longer silent. The greatest fear is no longer solitude in space. The greatest fear is that we were never alone, and perhaps never meant to be. If this revelation awakens you to the possibility that contact has already occurred, subscribe for updates as more images are decoded. Comment below. Do you believe Voyager captured something real, or are we seeing what we want to see? Share this story because the silence of space has just spoken, and we cannot afford to ignore it.